Hey everybody, today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of the Chobits series, which include the Chobits manga and also the Chobits anime, and I will also be comparing the differences between the two of them as well. The story and art were both created by Clamp. The manga was created in 2001, the anime was created in 2002. In the world of Chobits, there are persicoms, and persicoms are a personal computer that takes the shape of a man or a woman, and it is actually so complex that it can walk, talk, learn, and its programming is so complex that it can even feel. Because of the lifelike nature of persicoms, it is a big taboo to have a relationship with one. Chobits' story focuses on Hideki Motosuo, which is a farm boy who has always had a dream of owning a persicom, but he never had enough money to do so. He moves to the big city so that he can join a prep school so that he can have hopes of getting into college. Now, on one lucky day, Hideki is on his way home and he stumbles into a persicom that was wrapped up and thrown into the garbage. He picks her up and lugs her home. However, he knows little about computers at all. So his friends Shinbo and Kokubunji that he meets along the way are actually going to have to help him to learn how to deal with and live with a persicom. Hideki's persicom actually has no data installed whatsoever, so he's stuck with the choice of buying software to install into her or teaching her everything himself. Hideki has only enough money to barely get by in prep school, so he cannot afford to buy software for his persicom. So what he does, he decides to teach her everything. In the beginning, he basically plays the role of her father because he has to do everything for her and he has to teach her about everything. However, as time goes on, the relationship between the two advances into a romantic relationship. Now, as the story goes on, you will uncover more and more about her mysterious past, and also you'll get to learn about the secret, dangerous program within her. So within the series, we'll see different types of relationships. We'll see a brother and a sister relationship with a person and a persicom, and we'll also see a love relationship between two persicoms. Now, this is the basic story for both the anime and the manga. However, they are different. I feel that the anime focuses on more particular events, as where the manga focuses on more the characters and the story. The anime has a very good English voice acting, and it also is very vibrant if you watch it in Blu-ray. The manga has very detailed panels and comes with some very beautiful full-color artwork. I personally prefer the manga over the anime because the manga is more story-driven, like I've said, and it just takes this story more seriously. The anime is 24 episodes long, but it does contain filler. Some of the scenes that we see within the anime that are filler are the underwear episode where he goes and he tries to buy the underwear for Chi because she doesn't have any, and it's kind of weird for him, and everybody thinks he's a pervert because he's in there all the time looking for underwear for her. So that is taken care of within the manga within just a page, if that. So they really dwell on this within the anime. There's the MMORPG episode where they plug Chi up to the TV and they play a video game with her. That is exclusive to the anime. There's the haunted apartment episode, and there's also the bathhouse episode. However, the bigger issues between the anime and the manga are: the anime doesn't truly explain what Chobits are. It gives a brief explanation about the myth around Chobits, but it doesn't give an actual explanation as where the manga does. And also, the anime doesn't give a true explanation of what Chi's secret dangerous program is her and actually what it does. Some people were unhappy with the ending of the Chobits anime. They feel that it ended too soon. However, the manga, I feel, has about one episode worth of story after the ending of the anime. So it does have more of an ending. Now in the end, I definitely recommend for everybody to read the manga and watch the anime. They are both great experiences. You can pick up the manga volumes in the omnibus form for about $18 a piece, or you can pick up the anime in DVD or Blu-ray form. Now the DVD and Blu-rays are kind of expensive. I think they're about upwards of $30 a piece depending on where you look. And I would definitely recommend, if you have a DVD player and a Blu-ray player, to pick up the Blu-ray version because it's just beautiful and it has special features. Now, some of the special features that I like within the anime are the textless openings and closings, of course, but then there's also adventures. There's like side adventures with Chi and Sumomo. So having said all that, in Chobits, it's taboo to have a relationship with a persicom. Just as if they were real, it would be taboo in the real world to have a relationship with a persicom. The misconception here is that persicoms do not feel. What does it mean to feel? Persicoms have their programming, which comes from their software, and we have our programming, which comes from our DNA. Both people and persicoms can learn, so in the end, we're not really that much different from each other. What does everybody think about this? Would you have one as a boyfriend or a girlfriend, husband or wife, possibly? And also, if you've seen or read this series before, then let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. Anyways, that's all for now, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.